Burgard Rippy over to 3699 Ranch. Friday morning, the 24th of May, Memorial Day weekend. Out here, we have lots of mixed hay up. Planting still going on for Memorial Day. Been pretty actively mowing and trimming. Had tons of new growth, like 4 or 5 inches on the bushes clear around the house. I trimmed off. This guy didn't get a whole lot. It's not being fertilized. But my other spruce tree, blue spruce, is pretty happy over there. Had lots of new growth on the pines and spruce trees and the shrubs. Extra bounty of seed pods and cotton and everything in the air. Excellent hay. Some people have their hay up already. We have a dry stretch here in the weather, and they are cutting and making hay. These are my sunflowers. Surface Soda row of Mexican sunflowers. So I hope I have that right this year. And it always throws you a curveball, nature does. And this one has a dieback problem, a maple, which is different from my other maples. You can see the leaves are coming off. I think that's actually an insect issue, isn't it? Because that crabapple I have does that. Then my gas trimmer wouldn't start for my gas hedge, and I used electric hedge trimmer. Clear around that big house 3 times a year to trim the shrubs. The California orange poppies have went full circle. I'm waiting for them to die back so I can mow them down. But we'll get to the garden this in a roundabout way. We've sold a subframe. It's going under a 50 Chevy truck. It's a Nova subframe. I actually found a buyer for that. It's always in the road. They've been going to come pick it up. But these are I spent 20 bucks on seed, and these are my trays. I'm trying to grow trees. I'm watering from the bottom. I'm just kind of leaving them out here. This is the first time I've tried this in this method. But I just water them from the bottom. There's $20 worth of hemlock seed in here. Kind of a no frills and then walk away from it. And then no stormy weather out here. But this car went down, not to bore you, but this battery, I think it's a 14-year-old car. I knew when I had a Prius with a battery that someday it would come to where it would need a battery. And that day's here where it throws a code on the dash, and it changed. So I did that small battery, and then I got a different code saying to check the hybrid battery. So that's what I'm doing. I have the hybrid battery out. I'm cleaning underneath there. There's my trim for the automobile. And this is the hybrid battery. And these are corroded bus bars. And these are brand new bus bars for 10 bucks. Hopefully it'll knock that code out that comes up. And I was curious how much dirt I had in here. There's just a small amount of dust, a layer of dust in there. So this comes apart, and I'll steam clean the impeller in that. The little hamster wheel in there. But yeah, really clean for what I thought it was. A little bit of debris like on there where maybe something's been going on. A little surprising amount. These are the dirty nuts off of here. Not too shabby though. And it's about 40 pounds or something, 30 pounds. And clean underneath it. They say those are like thousands of dollars and stuff. I don't know. But my other car, it uses at least twice as much fuel. So I'm not going to the shows in this one too eagerly. That's for sure. $3.59 a gallon. Trimming on the apple tree. Not paying much other attention of it. Have small apples. Memorial Day weekend. Been snacking on my root barb. Get a really good idea of my garden now. I would wait another week or so, but I curb picked a piece of distressed furniture with a mirror in it and everything. It's a backboard off maybe a dresser, like from a TJ Maxx type of a thing. Picked it out of the garbage over in the pour section. My onion sets. Yesterday I sowed cucumber seed. Memorial Day cukes. And they planted this field this week, the corporation field out there. Sprinkled a little water on there, it responded well. The storms have been missing us. Garlic. 3 different kinds of garlic. The hemlock seeds, or trees. This type of garlic's doing the best. I think I'll keep this garlic for seed and consume that garlic and this garlic here. These are garlic. Little ones. I planted those in the spring from their, soft neck garlic. And then there's a couple dozen at the most. Peppers, a lot of sweet ones. And the one on the end's a red beauty. And then there's 3 different other varieties of bells, including California Wonders in the 4-packs, the asparagus, the sweet corn. And I have enough seed to last maybe 5 years. So that would hold me over until I'm in my 60s, because I'm in my late 50s now. Just something to think about. Trying to keep positive. Yeah, Friday morning on the Memorial Day weekend, so everyone should be out, having fun. I did have a purple martin visit yesterday. I can hear him, but I think it's out hunting. So my yellow whatever. The toolbox I had out here, I wasn't really using it a whole lot, and I thought I placed the hang tools. And I picked that out of the garbage and brought it home thinking, I would find a spot somewhere, hanging out on the wall in a barn or something. And I found a spot for it right there. Free for the taking. These are my cherry bombs, my heat. And they came out of them little plug things that expand when you put water and a seed in them. And there wasn't hardly any root system, and I buried them just extremely deep because they were so leggy. So my cherry bombs, I think I probably seeded those back in January. I grew those from seed. And then the tomatoes that I bought, something really got to this one last night. That's one there, the heirloom. But I planted like 6 or 8 of them, and something big was in here and destroyed them. So I went back to the feed store and I bought a 4-pack. I have Parks Whoppers, so I'm really excited about the Parks Whoppers. And I didn't realize that I would buy them at that price, but they were so reasonable. Well, tomatoes are so easy to start anyway, but I would have bought them at the store anyway. It was like 20 bucks for the seed for the trees, and then 35 over here, and then 5 over there. So, not including these are hemlocks and the fertilizers. It's the lowest I've ever on the money have a small vegetable garden. It's somewhere in maybe the $60 range, where normally I allocated at least $100, and I always went over. But I held back on a lot of stuff, and it's just really small and straightforward this year. Those cukes will probably take over everything, and then the garlic and probably the onions not too much after. There's some purple martins out hunting. Here's one coming in. Yeah, they just got here. Hey, buddy. Yeah. So anyway, this coming out on the 4th of July, I have a couple big pumpkin seeds, and yeah, they're getting ready to go in there and have babies. And back at the pond, we have like the 3rd set of breeding pairs of ducks, and I'm gonna maybe put some pumpkins in, and who knows, maybe some gourds, I don't know, but I'll have this area here and to grow out over the lawn, something to that effect. And to be just thinking about all the sweet corn I'm gonna have to do, consume and everything. have some fertilizer burn, um, and other things. And yeah, some critter destroying tomato plants. To be expected, but not a lot of bunnies out here this year. I kind of miss them. They're fun to watch. But my small vegetable garden on Memorial Day weekend, the 24th of May at the 3699 Ranch. Thanks for watching.